It started just 3 months ago with two best friends, Aisha and Chidera. They had been inseparable since secondary school, sharing everything, clothes, jokes and secrets. But as they grew older, their lives started to look different. Aisha was a lively, confident girl from a modest home. She hustled hard, selling thrift clothes online while dreaming of something bigger. Chidera, on the other hand, came from a struggling background too, but she wasn't as driven. She relied on Aisha a lot, especially when it comes to getting advice or making moves. Their friendship began to change when Aisha met Toby. Toby was everything a Lagos girl could dream of. He was handsome, charming, and most importantly, rich. He worked in tech and drove a sleek black Benz that turned heads everywhere. When Toby and Aisha became a couple, her life changed overnight. He started spoiling her with weekend trips, designer bags, and money for her business. Chidera noticed it all, and at first she was happy for her friend, but slowly a feeling began to creep in. Why her and not me? She hated that thought, but it kept coming back. Aisha had always been lucky, always winning at life. The day it all went wrong started like any other day. Aisha invited Chidera over to her apartment in Lekki. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was better than the one-bedroom flat they grew up in. They were supposed to hang out, but Aisha spent most of the time talking about Toby. He said he's taking me to Dubai for my birthday, Aisha said, her eyes sparkling. Wow, Chidera replied, forcing a smile, but inside she felt a pang of jealousy, so sharp it made her stomach crunch. She couldn't help it. She wanted what Aisha had. Later that evening, Aisha handed Chidera a bag. "Yeah, I got something for you," she said. Chidera opened it and saw a brand new wig, long, sleeky and expensive. It must have cost at least 100k. "Wow, Aisha, this is too much," Chidera said, but Aisha brushed it off. "Come on, you are my best friend. I will do anything for you," she said. But Chidera didn't feel grateful. Instead, the gift felt like a reminder, you can't afford this on your own. A few weeks later, Chidera got an idea. It was harmless at first, just a little plan to test something. She asked Aisha for Toby's number. "I just want to ask him about a job," Chidera said. Aisha hesitated but eventually gave it to her. "Just don't do anything weird, Dera," she joked. Chidera smiled. "Of course not." But that wasn't her real plan. Chidera started texting Toby, pretending to need help at first. It was innocent, all about work, casual conversations, but soon she began flirting, testing his boundaries. Toby didn't take the bait. He responded politely, even mentioning Aisha in every conversation. This only made Chidera angrier. One night, Chidera sent Toby a message that crossed the line. "Do you ever wonder if you chose the wrong friend?" Toby didn't reply, but instead, Aisha called Chidera to their apartment and started yelling at her. "Why will you text Toby in such a manner?" "I don't know what you are talking about," Chidera lied. "He showed me everything," Aisha said, her voice shaking. "I trusted you as a friend, but you betrayed my trust." The friendship ended that day. Aisha blocked Chidera everywhere, and Chidera pretended she didn't care, but the truth was she couldn't let it go. Weeks passed and Chidera's jealousy grew darker. She started stalking Aisha on social media, watching her live the life she wanted. Then one night, she saw Aisha post about a dinner date at a fancy restaurant in Victoria Island. Chidera made a decision she couldn't take back. She called a guy she knew, Kelechi, a street boy who would do anything for money. "I need your help," she told him. That night, Aisha never made it home. She was last seen leaving the restaurant, getting into her Uber, but halfway through the ride, the driver took a wrong turn. The next morning, Aisha's body was found near the Third Mainland Bridge. When the police started investigating, it didn't take long to trace the crime back to Chidera. Kelechi confessed everything, how she had paid him to scare Aisha, but things got out of hand. During her trial, Chidera broke down. "I didn't mean for it to go this far," she cried. but it was too late. The deed had already been done. Jealousy is a dangerous thing. It starts small, like a seed, but if you let it grow, it can destroy everything, even the people you love. Chidera learned that too late, and she lost everything because of it. Friendship should be about support, not competition. Celebrate your friends' wins, even if life feels unfair, because in the end, jealousy doesn't hurt anyone as much as it hurts you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more folktales, stories, movie recommendation, movie clips, and so much more. Bye. See you in my next video.